My name's Josh Steffler, and this is the Freedom Slam. We asked people, what is freedom? Well, right now, we are in an election period. Our municipal governments are up for grabs, and there is a question throughout all 13 municipalities right now, and it's not being asked. The question is, are you willing to give up some of your freedom for perceived security? Throughout all of the candidates' campaigns, question periods, I continually hear these messages that we must give up some freedom to make City Hall work. That you must work harder to pay more taxes because City Hall isn't working. There is a beast that has infiltrated City Hall. It is this slimy black cephalopod. Some creature without a backbone, and these greasy, disgusting tentacles that are going to weave its way into any aspect of your life that you let them. And for the longest time, I was a voter. I just felt that I had to vote, and I stumbled across the truth. I met these guys, We Are Change Victoria, downtown on Canada Day. Somebody gave me a DVD about 9/11. I stumbled over the truth. I got up, dusted myself off, didn't really think about it until the next Canada Day, where they were seizing a lot of our fundamental liberties in Canada. On Canada Day, you couldn't get on a bus without being subject to an unlawful search. You couldn't go downtown, again, without being subject to an unreasonable search. And the clarion call of this cephalopod, this beast, is public safety, public security. It's always there. The question is always being asked, will you give up some of your freedoms for perceived security? When you give up your freedoms, you do not get them back without an intense battle, an intense struggle. And it doesn't have to be a physical fight, but there are liberty candidates running in these elections. They seem like fringe candidates because they don't have the money that these corporate parties like the New Democrats and the Conservatives and the Liberals and even the Greens, they have this money. And I almost gave up voting. I moved from New Democrats to Liberals. Actually, I started with Liberals. I moved to New Democrats. They lied. I moved to the Conservatives. They lied. Greens were my last hope. And then I found out that they're full of carbon, you know. We're all going to die. The oceans are going to rise. And when I started doing a little bit of research, they're just fear-mongering like all of the other parties do. So I thought I might stop voting. Then I realized that not voting isn't rebellion. It's surrender. This beast isn't going to go away if you ignore it. It's going to put its tentacles around your neck and squeeze every last bit of liberty and life from you, and then it'll discard you and move on to your children and their children and their children. So I hope people stand up, find the people in your community that are pushing against this beast, pushing back against authoritarian governments that are overspending, overtaxing, taking away our fundamental freedoms, these birthrights that are granted to us just because we are born with free will. We are supposed to be born free. But as government expands, it expands into that freedom that we all enjoy. So please vote. You know, find the good guys to vote for, the good girls to vote for. But, not voting, it's not rebellion. It's surrender. Thank you.